Candace Parker of Turner Sports and, of course, the WNBA and greatness at Tennessee. And in that regard, Candace, I'd love for you to try and put yourself in Virginia's shoes. I mean, you've been a top seed in the NCAA tournament, knowing that the 16th seed would love to pull off the upset of the century, and just watching what UMBC did to Virginia. I'd love to get your perspective on that.
And just sitting there watching that game, Seth Davis, huge fan. I mean, obviously he works college basketball, but he's just a huge overall fan of men's basketball, men's college basketball. And to see his excitement, that this finally happened. And, obviously you don't want it to be you for Virginia, because I feel like that's kind of one of those things that it's forever going to be attached to your name, And I think we forget sometimes, how crazy basketball is. I mean, you look at the NBA and you look at last year, even as great as Golden State was last year. San Antonio had them on the ropes. If Kawhi doesn't get hurt, San Antonio has them on the ropes. They probably win game one at Golden State. Now, if that's a one-game thing, if that's do or die, like one game, Golden State's out, and they're probably one of the best teams in the history of basketball. So if you look at it that way, I mean, everybody has an off night. It just is unfortunate. I mean, I guess it's great for the fans, but it's unfortunate for the players, because if you have one off night, your margin for error is really small.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.